8015. When and how is finishing tape on a fabric-covered aircraft? A. Sewed or laced on before dope is applied. B. Doped on immediately prior to the finish coat. C. Doped on after the first or second coat of dope. It is C. In fabric-covered aircraft, finishing tape is utilized after the application of the initial or second coat of dope. The purpose of this tape is to offer enhanced durability and protection to the edges of fabric-based structures. By applying finishing tape, the wear resistance of these edges is increased, ensuring they can withstand the stresses and strains encountered during aircraft operation. Additionally, finishing tape serves another important function. It provides supplementary anti-tear resistance when reinforcement tape is applied. This additional layer of finishing tape underneath the reinforcement tape reinforces the fabric, minimizing the risk of tearing and enhancing the overall strength of the structure. In summary, the application of finishing tape in fabric-covered aircraft serves the dual purpose of providing extra wear resistance to fabric edges and reinforcing the fabric to prevent tearing, particularly when reinforcement tape is applied. 8016. The determining factors for the selection of the correct weight of textile fabric to be used in covering any type of aircraft is the A. Maximum wing loading. B. Speed of the aircraft. C. Speed of the aircraft and the maximum wing loading. It is C. When selecting the correct weight of textile fabric for covering an aircraft, the determining factors are both the speed of the aircraft and the maximum wing loading. Speed of the aircraft and the maximum wing loading. This is the correct answer. The selection of the appropriate weight of textile fabric takes into account both the speed of the aircraft and the maximum wing loading. The speed of the aircraft affects the aerodynamic forces, including airflow and drag, that the fabric will experience. The maximum wing loading provides an indication of the stresses and loads the fabric must withstand. By considering both factors, the fabric can be chosen to meet the necessary strength, durability, and aerodynamic requirements of the aircraft. 8017. How many fabric thicknesses will be found in a French fell seam? 5B3C4? It is C. A French fell seam refers to a specific type of fabric seam that involves the overlapping of two fabric pieces, followed by stitching them together. The stitching pattern is specifically designed to interlock the layers of fabric, resulting in a highly durable seam. When constructing a French fell seam, there are 4 fabric thicknesses involved, which include the top layer of fabric. This is the uppermost layer of fabric that is visible on the outside of the seam. The bottom layer of fabric. This layer is positioned beneath the top layer and forms the underside of the seam. The stitching thread. The thread is used to sew the two fabric layers together, securing them in place and providing strength to the seam. The interfacing, if used. In certain cases, an interfacing material may be employed between the fabric layers to add structure, stability, or reinforcement to the seam. The interfacing layer contributes to the overall thickness of the seam. Collectively, these 4 fabric thicknesses in a French fell seam contribute to its robustness and integrity, making it a reliable choice for joining fabric pieces together. 8018. Finishing tape, surface tape, is used for what purpose? A. To help prevent ripple formation in covering fabric. B. To provide additional wear resistance over the edges of fabric-forming structures. C. To provide additional anti-tear resistance under reinforcement tape. It is B. Finishing tape, also known as surface tape, is used to provide additional wear resistance over the edges of fabric-forming structures. To provide additional wear resistance over the edges of fabric-forming structures. This is the correct answer. Finishing tape is specifically used to reinforce and protect the edges of fabric-covered structures, providing additional wear resistance and durability. 8019. Moisture, mildew, chemicals, and acids have no effect on which aircraft covering material? A. Cotton and linen. B. Glass and linen. C. Glass and dacron. It is A. Glass cloth, when utilized as an aircraft structural material, possesses several advantageous properties. It is impervious to moisture, mildew, chemicals, and acids, meaning it remains unaffected by their presence. This resistance to external elements ensures that the structural integrity of the glass cloth is maintained over time. Furthermore, glass cloth exhibits inherent fire resistance. This means that it has the ability to withstand high temperatures and resist combustion, making it a suitable choice for aircraft applications, where fire safety is a crucial consideration. In summary, glass cloth used as an aircraft structural material demonstrates resistance to moisture, mildew, chemicals, and acids while also possessing fire-resistant properties. These qualities contribute to its reliability, durability, and suitability for use in aircraft construction. 8019-1 fungicide and mildewcide additives are important for fabric-covered aircraft such as A, cotton and linen, B, glass and linen, C, glass and Dacron. It is B. Due to their natural composition, cotton and linen fibers are vulnerable to mildew and fungal growth. In order to protect the fabric from being compromised or damaged, it is necessary to incorporate a fungicide into the initial coat of fabric dope. This mixture should thoroughly saturate the fabric, ensuring that all the fibers are fully encapsulated. The inclusion of a fungicide in the first coat of fabric dope serves as a preventive measure against mildew and fungal growth. By thoroughly saturating the fabric, the fungicide effectively hinders the growth and spread of these harmful microorganisms. This process helps to maintain the integrity and longevity of the fabric, preventing it from being weakened or destroyed by mildew or fungal infestations. In summary, due to the susceptibility of cotton and linen fibers to mildew and fungal growth, it is necessary to incorporate a fungicide into the first coat of fabric dope. The complete saturation of the fabric with this mixture ensures that all the fibers are adequately encapsulated, providing protection against potential damage caused by these microorganisms. 80-20. The best method of repair for a fabric-covered surface which has an eye-shaped tear, each leg of which is approximately 14 inches long, is to A. Recover the entire bay in which the tear is located. B. Sew from the end of each leg to the center of the tear with a baseball stitch and then dope on a patch. C. Sew with a baseball stitch from the center of the tear out toward the extremity of each leg and then dope on a patch. It is C. Sew with a baseball stitch from the center of the tear out toward the extremity of each leg and then dope on a patch. This is the correct answer. Sewing with a baseball stitch from the center of the tear out toward the extremity of each leg provides a strong and secure repair for an eye-shaped tear. The stitching reinforces the torn edges and prevents further spreading of the tear. After sewing, a patch is doped onto the fabric to provide additional strength and protection. 80-21. The strength classification of fabrics in aircraft covering is based on A. Bearing strength, B. Shear strength, C. Tensile strength. It is C. The strength classification of fabrics in aircraft covering is based on their tensile strength. Tensile strength refers to the maximum load a fabric can withstand before breaking when subjected to tension or stretching forces. It is an important characteristic for determining the suitability of a fabric for use in aircraft covering. 8-22, fabric rejuvenator is used to A. Restore the condition of dope coatings. B. Restore fabric strength and tautness to at least the minimum acceptable level. C. Penetrate the fabric and restore fungicidal resistance. It is A. A rejuvenator is a finishing material similar to dope, but with potent solvents and plasticizers. It is used to restore the resilience of doped surfaces that have aged and developed cracks. However, it is important to note that rejuvenation does not restore strength to deteriorated fabric. When a doped surface becomes weathered and develops cracks over time, the application of rejuvenator can help revitalize its flexibility and elasticity. The powerful solvents and plasticizers in the rejuvenator work to soften the existing dope layers, allowing them to blend and meld together, thereby minimizing or eliminating the appearance of cracks. It's crucial to understand that rejuvenation primarily focuses on improving the surface condition and appearance of the doped fabric. While it can enhance the flexibility and elasticity of the material, it does not address or restore the strength of the fabric itself if it has deteriorated. Other measures, such as fabric repairs or replacements, may be necessary to address strength-related issues. Its purpose is to restore the resilience and flexibility of aged and cracked doped surfaces. However, rejuvenation does not restore the strength of deteriorated fabric, and additional measures may be required to address such concerns. AD-23. Machine-sewn seams in aircraft covering fabrics may be which of the following types? A. Folded fell or plain lapped. E. Folded fell, French fell, or plain lapped. C. French fell or plain lapped. It is B. Machine-sewn seams in aircraft covering fabrics may be of the following types: folded fell, French fell, or plain lapped. These seam types are commonly used in fabric covering to join fabric panels together securely. Each type has its own specific sewing technique and provides strength and durability to the seams. If you click like and subscribe and leave a comment, we will provide a coupon for a free PDF download of the book titled Airframe Test Preparation, or one of other ebooks. However, each individual can only download up to 1 out of 9 ebooks for free.